Donald Trump exposed as the devil, an evil, satanic, occultic practicer of witchcraft. That is Donald Trump. He is a master manipulator. He has mastered the art of rhetoric and propaganda. The bold, two-faced liar Donald Trump is completely exposed. He manipulates people's emotions. He manipulates people's prejudices. It's master manipulator that equals 216. 2016 election, when you get rid of the zero, 216. Truly a campaign filled full of hate and prejudice and bigotry, representing the worst of human emotions and representing the very worst of evil out there. This is what Mr. Donald John Trump stands for. He is a master manipulator. President Trump is the master manipulator. He plays to the fears and the prejudices of white voters, that these brown people are taking over America, that our jobs are never coming back, that the evil Satanist master manipulator Donald Trump has centered the attention around easy scapegoats, which are the Mexicans, which are the immigrants. We want to ignore that it's white men in suits that are shipping their jobs overseas that have confiscated the wealth of the middle class. This is what the worst of the two wings is all about. This is what diverts the attention from those who are truly the cause of the middle class crumbling. This is no different than Hitler making the Jews the scapegoats. Donald Trump just makes the Mexicans and the immigrants the scapegoats, making up lies about immigrants committing crimes, that there is rampant crime in America, spreading fear and paranoia. As Donald Trump behind your back cuts taxes for the billionaires, exposes deficits, and he tries to get rid of his voters' health care. This is what Donald Trump is truly all about. At one point, on March the 16th of 2016, Donald Trump had a total of 666 delegate votes. As you know, the 666 is the mark of the beast. This is who Donald Trump truly is. He is a corporate puppet master who gave all the tax benefits to the wealthy and left you, the sucker who bought for the bait, with nothing. In 2017, Donald Trump ran up a $666 billion deficit. Not only that, Donald Trump's daughter, his son-in-law, they owned a property over at 666 Fifth Avenue. 666, 666, 666. So where did we get here? So how did we get here? Number one, Bernie Sanders correctly predicted that Donald Trump is a pathological liar. He could give two fucks about his retarded voters. He only gives a fuck about being elected to the highest office. That's all he cares about. In fact, Donald Trump dropped more bombs than Barack Obama did in the Middle East, a neoliberal president. Even Donald Trump himself called himself the chosen one. And he's completely sociopathic. In his mind, he's God, that he can do no wrong. But a 13-4 life path Donald Trump, he is down to be brought back to earth, and his pride is going to come back to bite him in the ass. Even he tried to screw over his dying father. He tried to rewrite his father's will. He tried to screw over his other family members so he could rescue his failing businesses. Because Daddy loaned him $400 million and Donnie blew it all away. That's how much of a fraud he is. Trump committed the lowest of the lows. Donald stole from charities and he bought portraits of himself. A completely deranged narcissist. He paid $2 million settlement for stealing from his charity. He stole from his charities, which he only used as tax write-off mechanisms. And hundreds of workers and contractors and lawyers allege that the evil, satanic, sociopathic Donald Trump got them to agree to a deal only to not pay them back. That he uses these people to take advantage of, and then he intimidates and threatens you with his gang of gangster lawyers to sue you in court if you don't settle. This is how Donald Trump gets away with all of these despicable actions. And he truly is the evil mark of the beast. He has been completely exposed. His presidency benefits no one but the wealthy. He's been bombing more countries than Obama has. He even tried to get us in a war with Iran. He scraped the Iran nuclear deal. He scraped the Russian arms deal. He gave all the tax breaks to the wealthy and large corporations. Our deficit is now over $1 trillion. No repeal and replace. He even tried to cut health care for tons of states out there that depended on Obamacare. The largest beneficiaries, the very people that Trump tried to get rid of their health care, were Republicans. Obamacare states that Trump won, and he tried to fuck him over. He tried to fuck him over. He could give two fucks about you guys. He lied about building that wall. He lied about building that wall. A wall was not built. No wall was built. Only replacements for current fencing. He has not built a single mile of border wall. What's the memo? Is that Trump has been a pathological liar and a con man for his entire life? And his greatest con was winning the 2016 election. Trump is no different than the rest of these frauds. Trump is the very worst of the worst, as a matter of fact. He represents the very worst qualities of the rich and the wealthy.
Technology.
And the powerful,
it does great things for people, like putting
who view the people as pawns to be taken advantage of this earth. That the weak here on this world are here to be taken advantage of. And this is at the core of evil, sociopathic, billionaire corporate ideology of Donald Trump and the billionaire class and the international bankers and the oil companies.